Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Indie Gunners. So this is our second video, and as you all know, Manchester United just won the Carabao Cup under Ten Hag. So today with me there is two new people you can see. That is Biswa, who is a Man U fan, and Tamogna, who is actually a Real Madrid fan but is a supporter of Ronaldo, hence Man U. So we asked Tamogna to join us today. So how are you doing, guys?
Yeah, thanks, Shobik, for inviting us. We'll have a good time, I hope. Let's enjoy the session then.
Yes. So Biswa,
Hi
you did.
Shovik.
Hi.
Hi Shovik. I'm doing extremely good because yesterday Manu won after 6 years. Can you just imagine? So I'm doing pretty good. And I hope that this conversation, this discussion which we'll be having, it will be a good one. I hope so. So let's
Yeah.
see.
So let's continue. My first question is to Biswa only, as he is primarily the Manu fan. So, my question is, what is the impact of ETH you think in this club? Like previously there were managers like Mourinho, and also like Solskjaer was very good. So like why Ten Hag like just came within 6 months, ended up in a trophy, like maybe a little cup final, but he ended up in a trophy. That trophy was not gained by Manu in the previous years, right? So
Yes,
what
that's true.
impact he
That
made?
thing is, first of all, we need to understand the fact that Manchester United, after Louis van Gaal, didn't have a coach. They always had a manager. If we consider Mourinho, if we consider Ole at the wheel, or or all the managers who were there, if even Ralph Ragnick. So after a long time, this club has a coach who is really good at man management, and I don't know, like Ten Hag, just when Ten Hag came into this club, he said that yes, Liverpool, Man City, they play a good style of football. Uh, them the managers are really world class, but eras do come to an end. To me, as well as many other fans, didn't believe any word that he said, that how can their eras come to an end? Come on, like Pep, he is such a world class manager. So, but after we did defeating unfortunately Arsenal, then first of all Liverpool, then Arsenal, then City, Tottenham Hotspur. My God. So I think I don't know what happened, but he's doing some kind of a magic. So I'm really happy with what he has done. I hope that it will continue.
I was
So
kind of
yes.
afraid like Manchester United might do a double against Arsenal, but like he failed. Yes.
And
the
we
We played
didn't have
actually a very
Casemiro.
good game.
yes,
We
yes,
we didn't have Casemiro that day.
One of the best competitive games of
That's
the
yes,
that, that,
season.
yes.
that's why we lost. You had Partey, and to be very honest with you, Shovik, after Partey had his injury, Arsenal, they are winning games, but in my observation, they're not playing the fluent football which we observed with
Um,
Arsenal.
Look, this is quite debatable. Like Jorginho is different kind of a player, but he is shooting as well. I think so. Like Jorginho is shooting pretty well, and like
Yes, without Partey to in the previous match, Partey was in the bench. He
yes,
was,
like hopefully he is
Jorginho played
back.
in
He
part
he,
of Partey.
he doesn't get
Yes,
injured,
and
but
Arsenal dominated the game all along. So, Arsenal have
Yeah.
that capability now to, turn the things around. If we lose one or two players, like we are losing or missing Gabriel Jesus for quite some time now. But instead of that, we are playing very good. And in fact, in the previous game, we played a false nine. We didn't have any,
Yeah. This season,
traditional striker.
Arsenal looks like more of a unit. Means they know each other roles very well. If one goes, other is covering up for them. They know their roles very nicely. They are gelling up
Yep.
nicely as a unit.
Hmm.
That is all due to Arteta.
That is the main thing. And same thing with Man United also. I think the previous coaches they tried to just stitch the holes. They
Hmm.
and when Eric Ten Hag came, He built a new foundation. He
Yes, the
just
new foundation.
built
That
a
was
new foundation completely. He gave a fresh mind, start everything new, build everything new, and that's why today Man United is Man United today. Previous coaches tried just to fix the hole, means just to stitch the hole. They didn't do anything. They were just means sailing in the bad ship. Ten Hag is looking to build something new and establish something new. That's why I think Man United is getting the results which we are looking today. And the team is looking like more sort of a unit.
Hmm.
Yes,
That's a good point.
after so many years, the team is finally looking like a team, playing like a
Now,
team.
Yes.
my question is to Viswavasu Sinha. So, as we know, the current hot and fresh news is that Man United won the Carabao Cup. You know, it's their first cup after 2017. They lifted the Europa League in 2017. So we are watching Man United for quite some time now, and in this season, they are really looking like title contenders in the league too. So they are playing very well. So, what is your take on that Carabao Cup win? So, how is that going to impact on the current league fight also? And as they are now title contenders with City and Arsenal, so how much will it affect this winning of the final match against Newcastle United? Because Newcastle United is such a good team in this season. It's playing
Yeah, they
Yes.
such.
played very nicely. Till Manchester United
Mhm.
scored the first goal, they were playing to means in the wings, they were playing very nicely.
Yep.
So, first of all, regarding title challenge, to be very honest with you, I don't think that Manu is in a title challenge. I think the title challenge will either be won by Arsenal or Man City,
Hmm.
because
I think
because I don't. Yes, sure, Vishwa.
this title challenge is like Arsenal to lose. Actually, I think they are in a pretty good race. They are the only one who can bottle, or else
But
Yes,
the
yes,
margin is very short. The
yes,
margin
we
between them
Yes.
is
have
very short.
we have one game in hand. No, if you consider that that is a five, that as a win, there is a 5 point gap.
No, consider that one game in hand versus Manchester City in Etihad. So 90% case
Yeah,
we are going
that
to lose that match, right?
that yes.
So
That's so sure.
one game in hand doesn't matter.
Okay, let's continue with the menu talks. Okay, today's topic is
Yes,
on
that Carabao Cup
yes.
win. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that Carabao Cup win?
I think for a team who didn't win anything for the last 6 years, this is a baby step.
Hmm.
In the fact that like what I said a few minutes back, that the team is finally acting like a unit. They are playing both for the club as well as for each other, as well as for the manager. So this is really very nice to see, because in earlier seasons they were only individuals. And players used to play for only for themselves. For example, Pogba. Like, I
Hmm.
don't know. Like, people used to say that Pogba is a very good player, which I agree. Pogba is a really good player,
Yes.
but I don't think that Pogba is a good team player.
Hmm. Very
So
good point.
I think so. And as a result, the team didn't perform well.
Hmm.
So regarding yesterday's Carabao Cup final, I just think that this cup will mean a lot to the players, and to the players who have arrived at United but didn't win anything for the
Hmm.
last few years. This Carabao Cup final win will really boost their confidence. And
It
regarding
will
title,
uplift their morale.
yes, exactly. And title challenge, I don't think they're in title challenge, but yes, for FA Cup and Europa League, I
Europa
think
League.
we have a chance. We have a chance, but
Hmm.
not for Premier League. That's it.
Uh, to be honest, you see, Eric Ten Hag's first means try attempt at a trophy is Carabao Cup first final. He won it. That I think will boost up Manu's morale more than anything.
Hmm.
The whole
It
squad
will,
mainly.
yes.
That the team
And
is
to be
looking
honest,
really strong.
Man United's transfer this season were very good. Very good. Casemiro, I think, is the
Lis
main game changer.
Yes,
Without a
Lisandro
doubt.
coming to
Martinez is.
that is my next question to Tamagna Bera actually. Like,
Yes.
what changed? Like you already told, like they are covering up the stitches, like the last few managers. But ETH, as I remember, like had a rough start in this Manu. Like the first few games,
Yes.
Manu lost, amidst of
Yes.
with Ronaldo actually, like at that time that issue happened. And like my question is how Casemiro like came and just transformed this team like that. What is the missing pieces? For me, like Casemiro, Fred also level up this season.
Yes.
So
Uh,
that's
to
my
be
question
honest,
to you.
Man U's defense were sort of underconfident basically. So last season means mainly the old team had only means David De Gea means during Alex Ferguson's reign, except everything is now new. Now they last season they got Rafael Varane. They are bringing means Eric Ten Hag basically told Rafael Varane and Casemiro they brought in because they're serial winners. They have won around 20 trophies each. So they will inculcate that
That's
winning
Real
mentality of
Madrid
winning.
fan.
Yeah, I know, but Eric Ten Hag's main point is that they have brought him because they know how to win trophies, and most of the players are young. So getting 2, 3 senior players like them, because Casemiro is linking. Means I did not expect Casemiro to give so well. Means passes and all. Means his link up play and his passing game. I did not expect. Means in Real Madrid he had a defensive game basically, and Luka Modric and Toni Kroos just played. But here Casemiro, I think he is
He's
doing everything.
after seeing the Manu games, I am thinking like Casemiro is putting on more efforts and putting on more grounds than he used to
Yes,
do in
I
Real Madrid.
think I think I think in Real Madrid, Toni Kroos and Luka Modric they were senior players, so Casemiro played under him. So and here Casemiro is being seen as a leader of this side because
Hmm.
Fred, they are young ones, and Casemiro being a senior player, being a winner, he came here to means to hold the team, to show them how to means win matches and means how to lead this team as a unit. So I think he was the last piece of the puzzle, and Eric Ten Hag's now got a complete unit.
Yes, I
So
guess the
that's why,
yes, yes. The thing is, I guess the main thing which was lacking previously was that winning mentality. Our team didn't have that. For example, we came so close to winning the
Europa
Europa
League
League,
previous season. Yes.
but we couldn't achieve it because
Hmm.
we didn't have those kind of players who would see that through, that we will finally win something. We didn't have those kind of players. Be it reaching FA Cup semi-final, Carabao Cup semi-final, quarter-final, Europa League final. We couldn't win any trophy because we didn't have players who would have that
yes,
winning mentality.
I
So
think
after, yes, yes, the moment.
the yes team lacked some leaders. Basically, David De Gea is the most senior. Then Harry Maguire was the only leader, but his performance was so poor. He
He was a
became underconfident.
legendary defender at Man United, Harry Maguire.
Yes, but
But he used
Harry
to play
Maguire
good in
played
English
good in this
national
World Cup.
team. Yes, yes, I am
Yes, Harry
noticing
Maguire was very
that.
good in this World Cup.
Yeah.
How he's kind of a like
So
a defender Ochoa.
because in Alex Ferguson's era, there were players, senior players like Paul Scholes, Michael Carrick, Gary Neville, Rio
No,
Ferdinand. They were
those
all senior players. Means
legendary players.
younger players came under them, they play well. But in this current side, they were mostly younger players. Marcus Rashford, then Fred, Bruno Fernandes. They were all young players. They needed someone who had means who can guide them. So I think Casemiro and Rafael Varane they will have a huge impact on this team.
And what about
So
Rashford? Marcus Rashford is having a hell of
Marcus,
a season.
I think after World Cup, he is the best player in this Premier League.
Yes,
In
absolutely. Marcus
in
Rashford is playing
in
on a
Europe,
different
I
level.
would say in Premier League in Europe.
After, yes, I can.
In
Yes,
fact, the
in
goal he
Europe,
scored
without a
against
doubt.
Arsenal,
And he
it
is
was such a
performing
good
when
goal.
it is needed the most. Be it
Hmm.
down, when a team needs a lead, he's just going and scoring
Hmm.
or assisting.
What is the impact of like that new signing, Wout Weghorst? Like how he is helping the team because I can see like as a false line like the secondary striker like he is putting a lot of efforts
Yes,
like holding the ball, passing it through to the LW or
yes,
RW and
And
that,
he's very good
moving the
off the
game.
ball too.
Yes,
He's very good at it.
yes,
Off the ball pressure movements, he's
His
very good at it.
defensive work rate is very good.
yes, the walk
Hmm.
rate is especially very good. He's not
Very
like
good.
he's actually like I watched him in Burnley as well and also in this World Cup. He used to go for shots, but here he is like holding the ball, passing it to Bruno when Bruno is overlapping.
He's a perfect
like
substitute
that.
for
Yes.
Edinson Cavani, I think.
Yes,
Cavani
yes.
did the same job for Man United.
Yes.
Yes.
In the beginning, like
Yes,
Cavani was a
you
good
know,
player.
Cavani had a better work rate than Ronaldo too. So, you
Yes.
know, Cavani
Yeah,
substitute for
Ronaldo
Cavani
was basically a poacher there. He waited for his opportunity, didn't create anything, to be honest.
And my last question would be, so we all know what happened to Ronaldo and Man United in the middle of the, start of the season. So what is the impact of this post Ronaldo, this Ronaldo saga and post Ronaldo impact on Man United team and his his quarrel with Eric Ten Hag and Ronaldo, what he told to the media that the things didn't even change after Alex Ferguson left. So these statements had quite an impact on the team, their morale. So how did that things goes after that symptom?
Yesterday when we won the Carabao Cup final, I wish that if Ronaldo would have been here, like it would have been a really good occasion. But it's fine, Ronaldo is not here. But thing is, the players look up to Eric Ten Hag, the way he handled the situation,
Yes.
and the way he managed Ronaldo. And it is very evident that Ronaldo has an ego, which which is really, I don't know, in his earlier part of his life, his ego made him the player he is. But day by day, that ego is becoming his weakness, in my opinion. You all might disagree. So the way Eric Ten Hag managed Ronaldo, managed the situation, but I think Ronaldo shouldn't have given that in an interview with Piers Morgan. I think that was not done. Like you
That left a bad impression on the whole team also, even Bruno
Yes.
Fernandes, his own fellow countrymen behaved badly with him after that
Not
interview.
behave badly. There is like awkwardness created. Certain awkwardness created. What do
Now
you
there
say? Like
I saw a clip of Ronaldo handshaking with Bruno Fernandes in the
Yes.
dressing room,
yes.
and there was an awkward moment between them.
That
So
is
these
the
things
only
look
thing.
very bad.
Yes.
These things look very bad.
And as per I remember, Ronaldo is the
Bruno
only one.
being the
Ronaldo is the only one, right, who called Bruno to join Man United. Like according to
Yes.
Fabrizio at that time, like he only the one like who told like to join the Man U. You should go for Man U. So like things like a certain way like it fall apart, but like also Rio Ferdinand and others, the senior players from the past, like they told like
Yeah, they supported.
they supported Ronaldo also kind of because like as
Yeah,
he
last season he
mentioned,
was the highest scorer.
yes,
So
yes. No,
for
as he mentioned, no, about the facilities and all, it is in way back, like in Real Madrid, everything is advancing.
true.
So for that,
That's
like
very
Now the thing
no,
is, they supported
that's
Ronaldo
not
for
the
a
thing. I
reason.
don't.
yes,
At that time, Manchester United was not, playing well.
yes.
That's
Yeah,
why they
Ronaldo
all
was
supported Ronaldo.
No,
Ronaldo.
and
Yes.
now like there is ownership will change. Like everyone is saying that Glazers will be out.
Yeah.
So that is also
Yeah.
another good impact for Ronaldo's only. Like they put it forward like to make them a hero.
Just think, someone like Todd Bowley again, submitted a bid for Manchester United, and he buys it again. 400 to 500 million will be, spent on the transfer market.
That's a separate topic. We will
Chelsea
start some
lost.
discussion on
Chelsea lost
Chelsea.
again.
We will do a
Don't know,
separate
but
video on Chelsea.
yeah, their
Graham Potter is saying
condition
such
is
bad things in the interview, man.
Oh,
He is saying
he's comparing himself
just
with Arteta.
Arteta, even Pep Guardiola, even Klopp.
Klopp.
He said
Absolutely.
Klopp also took 5 years before,
see.
getting Liverpool to win a
No,
cup.
but Klopp had an impact. Liverpool were way too down below. He took time. He built the team. He did not have this much of worse performance. He went top, then he won everything completely. He built the
Arteta
team.
also won the FA Cup. Initially, he won the FA
Yes,
Cup with nothing in his hand.
Arteta also from the last 2 seasons means from the last season, second half, it started to things changed around in Arsenal after that completely. This season, they are flying basically.
So my last question
Fingers
on
crossed.
yes,
Fingers
yes,
crossed.
hopefully. Last question on Man U. Okay. So last question is like I think like personally the defense was the main issue, not scoring. Like they are scoring this season as well. Last season Ronaldo also scored and others also scored. But the defense was the main weak thing. Like with Harry Maguire and like Varane was also there. Lindelof was there. Luke Shaw is there. Warren Bissaka and also
Yes,
Delon. Everything is
but best
only Lisandro
defender is
Martinez.
Lisandro.
So like he came and like what is the chemistry? Why and how it changed? Like with Varane, Lisandro Martinez, and he's like quite a shorter defender. So how this can change actually?
Jamie Carragher, my God. He said that Lisandro Martinez won't be able to survive in this Premier League because his height is too short. He can play as a
Yeah,
LB, as a RB, but not as a CB. My God.
yeah,
That guy is
He
a
has
joker.
to be honest, Visovasu, that Jamie Carragher told last season that Real Madrid's win against Chelsea, PSG, and Man City in the UCL means they won it by luck to reach the final. So I don't expect.
Jamie
I don't.
Carragher and Gary Neville are the two worst pundits I've ever seen in my life. They don't know anything. They don't have idea about anything.
Still, Jamie
Means
Carragher is the
Liverpool,
absolute
to be
joker.
honest, last year's UCL, Liverpool didn't honestly face any top teams in the knockout stage before facing Real
Yes.
Madrid in final. But
Mhm.
still, he is telling we won it by luck in the final minutes every time. Every time. Okay, first I can for one time, but you can't win 3 legs against 3 knockout matches like that in luck. You have to have a belief in something, man, or a mentality.
okay. So I have a question for everyone in this panel.
Okay.
Who according to you as of now is the best Man United player?
Rashford, undoubtedly.
Marcus Rashford.
Not
Marcus
Casemiro.
Rashford.
I will say Casemiro.
No, Casemiro is basically the last
Rashford is
piece of
scoring.
the
Okay.
puzzle.
Rashford is scoring. Some matches Rashford might not score. He is scoring continuously. Some matches might be a drought for him, right? But Casemiro is essential. Without like anyone can score. Luckily, Weghorst can also score, right? Or
Yeah.
from Bruno Fernandes can also score from distance. Or someone else, Garnacho is also brilliantly playing. Okay, so anybody can score, but the thing is like you have to hold that. So for me, like the best player is
Shovik has a valid point. Shovik has a valid point because without Casemiro, Manchester United, struggles very badly. So he does have a very impactful
Yesterday,
Yes.
position in the team.
if we didn't have Casemiro, we wouldn't have won.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He is very impactful player. He is.
Casemiro's means Casemiro is the most impactful substitute means signing of the season means in Europe without a doubt. In whole of Europe, I think Casemiro's signing is the best signing here. And because I think in Manchester Derby last time when it happened, I think Haaland scored hat trick. And when it came
Haaland
to
and
Haaland didn't I think
Phil
took a
Foden.
shot when Casemiro came. When Casemiro was present, I think Haaland couldn't take a shot
take a shot.
or
That
get
that
near
match
penalty
that
box
match
only.
like actually Mancy was playing in the first half very well, but second half is all about Manu. 2-1 they won, right? As far I remember. So like last question and we will end the video. We are running out of time. So my question is only to Biswa and Tamogna. I know like to Biswa and Tamogna, like what do you think like in PL, like what will be the last ranking of Manu this season? Like, what will be the end rank?
I think second.
I also think I think Arsenal will most probably win. Man United has a chance of going second. I also think so.
Finger crossed. Okay, so by this, this is the last question. See you guys in our next video. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Signing off.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for having.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody, guys.
Good night.